All right, I think it's time for yoga. Let's get it started in a child's pose. Take your time. If you need to set up the room, please do so when you're ready. Find yourself on your mat, toes together, hips over your heels, knees together or separate, bowing your upper body forward, resting your forehead heavy on the mat. Maybe you allow the tip of your nose to touch the mat as well so that you can lengthen your neck. Arms reaching long in front of you, palms facing down or maybe up. Or maybe you rest your arms next to your body, palms facing up. Close your eyes if you haven't already. Find your breath and start to lengthen and deepen your breath by consciously breathing in through your nose. Conscious breath out through your nose or through your mouth. Hi Ellie, hi Manabu. Slow breath in. Easy breath out. I usually read a quote at the end of the class, but I just came across this wonderful post on Instagram, which I would love to share at the beginning of the class. It's by Carrie Verma. Yoga is not about being flexible. Yoga is about showing up on your mat daily with no expectations of how it should go. It's about not believing the labels like too injured or too old and finding a new way to be the best version of yourself. Yoga is a lifestyle, not an exercise program, although yoga has no judgment if you only want to use the poses to exercise. Yoga is about discovering that those crazy thoughts in your head about why you can't or shouldn't are not true. It is about slowing down and seeking something greater than yourself. Yoga is more than what you wear or if you can handstand. Yoga is the ultimate practice of love. All right, let's get it started with a breath. So please start to empty all the air out, maybe with an SH. Slow and conscious breath in through your nose. Expand your ribcage, expand your lungs. Let it out, mouth open, HA. Take another big and smooth inhale through your nose. Really fill up yourself full. Keep your lips sealed, HM, hum it out. When you're ready, you can start to bring some movement, one at a time. Maybe you start to wiggle your fingers, or maybe you start to rock your forehead side to side. Or perhaps you start with your hips sway side to side. Now maybe you start to combine some movements, snaking your spine, rocking your entire body side to side. Maybe you start to stretch your fingers wide, making a fist. All right, whatever you're doing, start to crawl your fingers forward, 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 and spread your fingers nice and wide. Pressing your hands down, send your hips more back to give yourself a nice torso stretching. And come up to all four tabletop when you're ready. Hips up, chest up, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Move your cow and cat. Inhale, start to drop your belly. Tilt your hips up, chest up, look up, chin up. Exhale, slow to pull your belly in towards the spine. Tuck your chin and round your spine. Inhale, slow into cow, arching your back, stretching the front side of your body. Exhale, slow to stretch the back side of your body by contracting your belly. Keep going. Inhale into cow and cat. And go ahead if you want to give yourself extra movement, wiggling your hips or even your shoulders, go ahead. Maybe you start to rotate your neck, jump roping your spine. Yeah, moving away that feels good. Moving away to open your body, warming up your body. Now start to find a neutral spine. Slight tuck of your tailbone, long spine, belly in, and shoulders wide. Inhale to reach your right arm forward and start to kick your left foot back for spinal balancing. Do what you need to do to find stability in your balance. Now lift your left foot, right hand a little bit higher. One more inhale to lengthen. Exhale, knee to your nose, elbow to your knee or elbow to your belly button. Inhale to stretch out long, find length, and go ahead, pull in tight. Inhale to stretch out long, pull it in tight. Maybe lift your knee a little bit higher, belly in. Now reach out long. Now only bring your right hand down, flex your left toes, and just rest your left toes all the way back. Now reach your left hand sideways and up. Plant your left foot heavy on the mat for supported side plank. Open your hips, open your shoulders to the side. Widen your arms, widen your chest. You can draw your left hand forward for length. Now you can stay here or you can challenge yourself. Play around with the balance by lifting your left foot off the mat. Supported half moon. You're welcome to stay here. If you want more, you can bend your left knee, grabbing your left foot from the outside and start to kick your left foot away from your body. Nice for both. Play around. Now let go of that leg. Bring your left hand, left knee down. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, find a long spine and start to kick your right foot back, left arm reaching forward, spinal balancing. Engage with your core. Use your strength. Create a balance. Inhale to lift up a little bit higher. Exhale, pull it in tight. Knee to your elbow. Inhale to reach out long, maybe look forward. Exhale, pull it in tight. Inhale to find length and space. Exhale to curl it in there. Stay there for 3, 2, 1. Reach out long. Now bring your left hand, flex your right toes and rest it all the way behind you. Reach your right hand sideways and up for supported side plank. Plant your right foot heavy, opening your hips, stacking your right hip on top of your left, right shoulder on top of your left. You can draw your right arm forward for length. Now you can stay here or you can lift your right foot off the mat for supported balancing half moon. Stay here or you can bend your right knee, grabbing your right foot from the outside and kick your right foot back. Nice. Play around, come back and stay for 3, 2, 1. Bring both right hand, right knee down. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Curl both of your toes under, send your hips all the way up high. Coming into upside down V and move around. Pedal out your feet, shaking your head. No, yes. Whew. All right, let's start to clean up your down dog. Check your hands. Hands are about your shoulders width apart. Remind your hands, your fingers to spread out wide. Pressing your fingertips down. Squeezing your arms straight, wrapping your armpits inward. Drop your head heavy. Your feet are about your hips width apart. Hide your heels behind your toes to make your feet parallel. Everybody give yourself more of a bend in your knees and tilt your hips more up and back to bring your chest closer to your thighs. Empty all the air out, out, out. Take a smooth inhale through your nose. Release it. Inhale, kick your right foot back and up, open up your hips, move around. Bending your knee, rotating your ankle, flipping your dog, shaking your right leg up in the air. Nice. Now start to kick your right foot all the way up high, look forward. Now step your right foot all the way forward. We are right-handed, so replace your right hand with your right foot. And move around, sway forward and back, maybe swaying your hips side to side. If you need to adjust your stance, do it now. Now start at your back swing, drop your back knee down and untuck your back toes. Inhale to lift your chest up, low lunge. You can interlace your fingers behind your right knee, hands to your lower back, arms reaching up high. You'll probably know all the variation for your arms, so give yourself whatever you want at this very moment. Square your hips, use your awareness, left hip forward, right hip back, sinking your hips forward and down, but keep lifting your heart up and back. Circulating your breath in and out through your nose. Relax your shoulders, relax your face. Now with our next inhale, reach both of our arms forward and up. Grab our left wrist with your right hand. There you go. Now pull your left arm all the way up, 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 up and over to reach the right side of the room so that you're giving yourself a side stretch. Instead of leaning your chest forward, lean back to keep it on top of your hips. Sit your hips low, lift your heart up and over for 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to the center. Separate your hands, sit your hips low. Inhale to reach up, look up, maybe reach back a little bit. Exhale, bring both of our hands down. Listen carefully. Start to shift your hips back as you extend your right leg straight for half split. So you can flex or point your right foot. Maybe you wiggle your hips side to side. If it feels good, you can drape your upper body over your right leg. If that's too much, maybe you rest your hands on your right leg and prep your chest a little bit up. Feel the stretch that's happening in the back side of our right leg, right hip. And then start to bend your right knee. Plant both of your hands down. Tuck your back toes and send your right foot back to down dog. Just down dog. Pedal out your feet. Find your breath. Take a breath in and out. Chest closer to your thighs and start to kick your left foot up and back. Open up your hips. Do whatever you need to do to open the left side. Your body is beautifully asymmetrical, so allow yourself to do something different. Shaking your left leg. Notice if you're tightening something in your face or your shoulders. Start to kick your left foot all the way up high. Look forward, replace your left hand with your left foot. Take a moment to move around, rocking forward and back, side to side. Oof, maybe this is a humble side for you or not. After a back swing, bring your back knee down, untucking your back toes. Inhale to lift your heart up and rest your arms somewhere that's meaningful for you. Maybe give yourself a different variation, hands behind your knees. Or maybe you reach your hands back, trying to touch the floor. So just like the quote was saying, yoga, it's not about doing 100% every time. Maybe you give yourself 20% because of the body situation, mindset. Smooth out your breath. Sinking your hips low, lifting your heart up. With our next inhale, reach both of our arms up. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Inhale to reach up, 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 up and over to reach the left side. Keep your right arm straight. Keep lifting your rib cage off from your waist. Belly in, lean your chest back. Reach up and over for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly come back to the center. Separate your hands, sit your hips low. Inhale to reach up, maybe reach back a little bit. Exhale, both hands down. Start to shift your hips back. Extend your left leg straight. Half split. Whew. Wiggling your hips. When you're flexing, you get to stretch your calves. When you're pointing, you're stretching your shin. Keeping your spine long or rounding your spine. Be aware of the choices that you're making for yourself. Calm breath in and out. Start to bend your left knee, plant both of our hands down. Now step your left foot back to down dog. From down dog, look forward, bend your knees. Take many steps to come to the front side of the mat for forward fold. Move around. Shaking your head, no, yes. Swaying your torso side to side. Maybe you give yourself shoulder stretching, interlacing your fingers at the base of your spine, pulling your fists up and forward. And maybe you give yourself a stillness. All right, start to drop your hands towards the mat as you check your feet. Feet are about your hips width apart in parallel. Inhale, take a first half lift, long spine. You can tent up on your fingers on your shins or even your thighs. Flatten out your spine behind your heart. Bring your weight into your toes to reach your heart more forward. Keep your neck long by rolling your shoulders back. Finding one more breath to find length. Exhale, drop it down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale to release. Keep your feet where they are. Inhale to reach balls of your arms forward and up. Coming into extended mountain pose. Reach your arms up high. Now arrive with an exhale and close your eyes. Drop your effort, your awareness to your feet. Now maybe allow yourself to rock forward and back. Rocking side to side. Trying to find a comfortable place in the center. Now really actively root your feet heavy. Light up your thighs, point your tailbone down. Engage with your belly so that you can lift your ribcage a little bit higher. Roll your pinkies in and relax your shoulders down. Arms are long and straight, fingers active. Flatter your eyes open. Now look up towards the ceiling. Heavy your heels. Inhale to reach up tall. Stand or reach up, maybe reach back by sending your hips forward, lifting your heart up. Exhale to roll all the way forward, forward, full. Let's do that. Connect with one breath. Inhale to reach forward and up. Stand super tall and reach up, maybe reach back. There you go. Exhale, dive forward. 2 more times on your own. Inhale to rise up, maybe into back bend, or maybe you don't need it. Maybe change up the rhythm on the second time. Once you're done flowing, find yourself in forward fold. Really release things over your torso, over your hips. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, drop it down. Plant your hands down. Step your feet back to upper pushing plank, and we're gonna stay. All right, you're always welcome to bring your knees down. If you have your knees lifted, actively squeeze your legs straight to light up the front side of your thighs. Slide tuck of your tailbone, belly strong, pressing your shoulders down, your hands down, and look a little bit forward, everybody. Yeah, that's it. Let's set up for a Vinyasa flow. Inhale to rock your chest a little bit forward. Exhale to come down only halfway. Inhale, untuck your toes, scoop your heart forward and up, and pause there. Press the tops of your feet down, hands down, roll your shoulders back, belly in. Exhale, curl your toes under, send your hips up high, down dog. Empty the air, out, out, out. Slow and big inhale. Release it. Inhale to kick your right foot up and back. Knee to your nose, shoulders over wrist. Inhale to kick your right foot up and back. Knee to your nose, pull your belly button in towards the spine. Inhale, one more. Kick your right foot up and back. Knee to your nose, and then quietly step your right foot down. Keep your back heel lifted for this one. Now squeeze your left leg straight. Press into your back toes and also your front heel. Inhale slowly. Reach your arms forward and up. High crescent lunge. And immediately pick your focus somewhere in the front that is not moving to rest your eyes. Sitting your hips low. Do what you need to do to find stability into your balance. Squeeze your left leg straight and rotate your left hip slightly forward, right hip back. Maybe you can sit your hips a little bit lower, but tuck your tailbone a little bit so that you're not overarching your back. Think about mountain pose. Find length, find space from your waist up. Relax your shoulders, relax your face. Sitting your hips low, inhale to reach your arms up high, exhale, twisting. Left arm forward, right hand reaching back. There you go. Do your best to stay low in your hips. Instead of leaning your chest forward, lean back. Now create length in your spine by lifting your heart and then twist. Look back to your right fingertips. Sit low and twist, twist, twist. Slowly draw your right hand down and forward. Look forward, sit your hips down. Inhale, reach up, reach back. Exhale, both hands down, step back. Give yourself a nice vinyasa flow, or you can just press your hips up to down dog, your choice. Conscious breath in and out, in down dog, and then we're gonna move on. Inhale, kick your left foot up and back. Knee to your nose, shoulders over your wrist. Inhale to kick your left foot up and back. Pull your knee into your nose. Lift your knee a little bit higher. Inhale, kick it back and up. Knee to your nose, curl it in for 3, 2, look forward with control. Step your left foot lightly on the mat. Keeping your back heel lifted. Squeezing your right leg straight. Slowly, with control, with awareness, reach your arms forward and up. High crescent lunge. Now this side is different. Adjust your pose from your base up. Your feet, your legs, your hips, your belly, chest, shoulders, your arms, your neck, your face. Do less. Settle in. Fill up your shape with intention, with new breath in and out. Sitting your hips low, reaching your arms up high. Exhale, twisting. Right arm forward, left arm reaching back. Stay low to the best you can. Yes, the front side of our right hip is stretching open. Pull your belly in, lift your heart up, and lean your left shoulder a little bit more back. Look back, keep your neck long. And then start to draw your left hand down and forward, looking forward. Sit your hips low and then slowly inhale, reach up, reach back. Exhale to bring both of our hands down. Step your left foot back. Travel through your sweet flow. Once you find yourself in down dog, clean up or maybe pedal out your feet. Just don't hang there. Press all the air out. Full and conscious breath in. Just release something old. Look forward. Bend your knees. Plant your hands heavy. You can hop forward or you can walk your feet forward. Oh my God, Lori. Move around, move around. Shake it out, shake it out. All right, inhale, half lift. Exhale, drop it down. Make sure your feet are by your hips width apart and parallel. Bend your knees, sit your hips low, chest up, arms up, chair pose. There you go, sit your hips low right away. What are you waiting for? Maybe this is it. Rest your eyes somewhere in the front or maybe up to where your fingers are pointing, or maybe close your eyes. Drawing your weight into your heels, sliding your knees back, sliding your hips back and down. Now point your tailbone down to avoid overarching in your lower back. Hug your belly in to support it. Maybe you can sit your hips 2 inches lower, lift your heart up. Maybe you can relax your shoulders. Really lean into what is showing up. Don't ignore it. Don't numb your sensation. Choose to sit with whatever is going on, whatever is showing up. Notice how you're showing up for yourself. Notice how you're taking care of yourself with each moment, each breath. Empty the air. Conscious breath in. Stay here, HA. Inhale to stand tall, reach up, reach back to feel good. Exhale, dive forward. All right, inhale, half lift. Exhale, drop it down. Back into chair pose. Sit low, chest up, arms up. All right, back into it. Now make sure your torso is flat and long. Start to shift your weight onto your left foot, starting to pick your right foot off the mat and kicking your right foot into your right butt. From there, start to lean your chest forward as you kick your right foot back into warrior three. If reaching your arms forward is too much, you can bring your hands down on your shoulders on the mat. You're still building strength. If you know other variation, go ahead, drop your right hip down, start to bend your left knee and bring your right foot next to your left foot. Sit low, reach up, drop it down. Forward fold. If you need to massage your butt, go ahead. Whew. Yeah, there's the left side. Sit your hips low, chest up, arms up. Come on up. Whew. Clean up your shape just like you know how, shifting your weight onto your right foot and go ahead, start to lift your left foot off the mat and to start to kick your left foot back, reaching your heart forward. Think about a half lift from in your torso. Flat back, arms long, make you lift your arms a little bit higher. Nice. Stay there for 3, 2, bend your right knee to rest your left foot next to it and drop it down, forward, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, drop it down. Plant your hands underneath your shoulders. Walk your feet out to the edges of your mat. Now point your toes out, heels in, and start to squat your hips down to coming into garlands pose. Press your palms together in front of your heart center. Use your elbows to open your knees to the side. Heavy your heels and lift the back side of your heart up. Relax your shoulders down. Close your eyes. Taking a moment for yourself. Can you smooth out your breath, deepen your breath, just like you were doing in child's pose here. Start to empty all the air out. Conscious breath in through your nose. Release them. Nice. Plant your hands down and rotate your heels out as you lift your hips up high. Grab opposite elbows to swing side to side. You can bend your knee one at a time to swing a little bit bigger. And then drop your hands down. Keep your feet where they are. Take a wide-legged half lift. Exhale, drop it down. Plant your hands down. Walk your feet a little bit closer in. Step back, hop back, travel through your own flow. Nice. From down dog, we are going to move on. Inhale to kick your right foot up and back. Knee to your nose and step your right foot down. Keeping your back heel lifted, slowly rise up to high crescent lunge. Exhale to peel open warrior two. Rotate your back heel down. Right hand reaching forward, left hand reaching back. Look over your right fingertips and sit low into it. There you go. Check in with your right knee. Make sure it's not knocking it and pointing it forward. Your hips are open to the side. Anchor your heels heavy to sit your hips low. Tuck your tailbone a little bit. Lean your left shoulder back. Relax your shoulders down, but keep reaching your fingertips away from one another. Create a strong base through your waist down. Find a space in your upper body. Flip your right palm skyward, reaching a little bit forward as you sit low. Stay low. Reach your right arm up, 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 and then point your fingertips back. Peaceful warrior. Now don't come out of the lunge just yet. Stay low into it. Anchor your tailbone down, lift your heart up, lean your left shoulder up and back, reach up, reach back. Exhale, cartwheel, both of our hands down, step back, travel through your own flow. Conscious breath in, conscious breath out. Inhale to kick your left foot up and back, knee to your nose, and step your left foot forward. Keeping your back heel lifted, slowly rise up strong, high crescent. Exhale to blossom open, warrior two. Taking a longer stance. Use your intelligence, use your body awareness, use your breath to clean up, to settle in. Really take up the space with your body, with your energy. Use your imagination. Make this moment colorful and yours. Sitting your hips low, opening up your chest, flip your left palm skyward, reach it forward and reach up, 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 and back. Opening your left side of your rib cage open. Belly in so that you're not stealing this side bending with your back bending in your lower back. Keep your face relaxed, neck long, sit low, reach up, reach back. Exhale to cartwheel, both of our hands down, stepping back. Don't throw it away, flow. Exhale to move, inhale to move. Exhale to move. That is all yours. One breath, one movement. High lunge, warrior two, and reverse your warrior on both right and left side. If you want to start from the left side, I have no problem with that. If you want to add something, if you want to give yourself warrior one instead of high lunge, no problem with me. This is your practice. You are your own architect of your practice. If your expression is resting in child's pose, that's wonderful. Practice to really listen to your body and your mind. Practice to take a breath before you react to things impulsively. Make a conscious choice and practice to trust your choice. You are welcome to close your eyes as often as you can. You're welcome to use vibrational breath as often as you want. Unfortunately, I cannot hear you, so. Everybody's gonna end up in different time. Once you're done flowing, you can find yourself in forward fold by looking forward, hop forward, or walking your feet forward. Forward, fold, Take a moment for yourself, shaking something, tension out, giving yourself stillness, bending your knees, resting your chest on your thighs. Wherever you are, if it's available, inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale to drop it down. Bring your 2 feet together to touch. Bend your knees, sit your hips low, chest up, arms up, palms together, hook your thumbs, thunderbolt. Squeeze everything towards the center, heels heavy, inner thighs tightly together, belly in. Start to draw your hands to your heart center. Inhale to puff up your chest, exhale, twist. Hook your left elbow outside of your right knee and press the top of your hand down. Don't fly out just yet. Square your hips, belly in, and find length in your spine. Now drop our gaze down to the mat. starting to shift your weight onto your right foot. Extend your left leg long behind you, flex your toes, and then bring your left toes all the way down so that now you're inside of a high lunge with prior twist. Go ahead, fly away or bind, do whatever you need to do. Belly in, staying your hips low. If this is too much, you can bring your bottom knee down. Do what you need to do to modify or intensify. Hands together to touch. Start to come up to the center, high crescent lunge. Inhale to reach both of your arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Catch your breath. Nice, sitting your hips low, widening your arms, tilting at your hips. Side angle, you can bring your right hand down inside of a right foot or resting your right elbow on your right knee. Reach your left arm up skyward. Scoop your right hip under, right shoulder under, and open your left shoulder, left hip up. Now, option to stay here, or you can drop your left hand behind you to walk your hands inside of a right thigh. Lean your shoulder back, opening your chest up towards the ceiling for half bind. If you want more, go ahead, full bind. Threading your right arm under your right thigh, hooking your fingers together. If you have a full bind, squeeze your arms straight. Stay here for 3, 2, beautiful guys. 1, unravel. Bring your left hand down and reach your right arm up for revolve side angle. For this one, everybody take a shoulder stance so that you can plant your feet down through both of your heels. That's it. Do your best to square your hips. Right hip back, left hip forward. No, don't collapse onto your left shoulder. Press your left shoulder away from the floor. Opening up your chest, twist and look up, 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 up. Bring your right hand inside of your right foot. Now keep your feet, your legs what it is. Bend your elbows to lower your shoulders inside of your right knee. You can stay here or you can cup your right heel with your right hand. If you can go further, interlace your fingers around your right ankle for ankle bind. Today's theme is hips and hammies. Feel that you feel your thighs, your hips burning. You're not gonna be here forever. 3, 2, and 1, unravel. Now walk your hands forward. Now squeeze your right leg straight for pyramid pose. Send your right hip back, left hip forward. Taking a moment for yourself. You can drape your upper body over your right leg if that feels good. If it's too much, think about half lift in your chest. Now start to bring your right hand inside of your right foot, bending your right knee and opening your left arm up for side angle, back into it. All right, we're gonna go into balancing half moon. Look down on the mat again. Now walk your right hand away from you, maybe to the right corner of the mat. Start to kick your left foot off the mat. There you go. You can stay here, or if you want, you can give yourself a bow variation, just like what we're doing at the beginning of the class, grabbing the left foot from the outside and kicking your left foot away from it. Stay with it. Come back for 3, 2, 1. Left foot, left hand down, forward fold. Ay, ay, ay. Press all the air out, out, out. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, drop it down. Let's take a brief moment of resting. Bend your knees, tuck your chin, slowly round up. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Inhale, roll your shoulders up. Exhale to roll your shoulders back. You can rest your hands next to your body, one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, or you can press your hands together in front of your heart center. Close your eyes and let all the effort and your patience wash down through your body to the ground. Slow down your heart beating, your breath. Slow down your busy mind with your conscious breath. Calm breath in. Calm breath out. Long inhale. Longer exhale. Start to push all the air out, out, out. Take a new breath in as if you're receiving a new energy. Contain it. HM. When you're ready, open your eyes and bring your 2 feet together to touch. Swing your arms sideways and up, palms together, hook your thumbs, and coming into Thunderbolt. Bend your knees, sitting your hips back and down, back and down. There you go. Sit your hips low. Start to slide your hands to your heart center, and we're going to go to the other side. Don't decide for yourself what's going to happen. Put a smile on your face. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, twist. Hook your right elbow outside of your left knee. Thanks for the smiles, everybody. Yeah, really squeeze into this twist. And then go ahead, drop your gaze down, lifting your right foot off the mat, extending it back, and dropping your right toes down. Take your time. If you fall out, no problem. Set up the high lunge and coming to your twist. Go ahead, fly away or bind. We're all working with what we've got today in this moment, and we're doing our best. It's okay for falling out. It's okay for have a super solid focus. Start to bring your hands down, lifting your chest up. Sit your hips low. Inhale to reach your arms up. Exhale, warrior 2. Rotate your back heel down. And catch your breath. Flatter your lips maybe. Shaking out some any negative thoughts. All right. Tilt at your hip, side angle. You can bring your left hand down or left elbow onto your knee, reaching your right arm up. So do your best not to collapse your right waist. Keep both of your torso long. All right, start to drop your right hand back if you want, or you can stay in side angle. That's always an option. For half bind, squeezing your shoulder blades by leaning your right shoulder back, or full bind, go ahead. Doing the full bind on the other side doesn't mean you have to do the same on this side. This side is different. This moment is different. Sitting your hips low, opening your chest up towards the sky. Now start to unravel. Right hand down, left hand reaching back, up and up. Sorry, I can't speak. And take a shoulder stance, everybody. Bring your back heel down and square your hips. Left it back, right it forward, belly in. Open your chest towards the left side. Nice. Start to bring your left hand inside of your left foot, lowering your shoulders inside of your left knee. You can stay here, or maybe you cup your left heel with your left hand, or maybe you interlace your fingers around your left ankle. That is it. Nice, everybody. Take this moment to surrender with calm breath in and out. Practice to surrender inside of some sort of uncomfortable feeling. One more breath into the back side of our lungs and let it go. Walk your hands forward, pyramid pose. Send your left hip back, both legs straight, or at least your back leg straight. It's okay if your front knee is slightly bent. Draping your body over your left leg or half lift in your spine. Feel this stretch in your left hamstring. Now start to bend your left knee, left hand inside of your left foot, reaching your right arm up, back into side angle. From here, walk your left hand outside of your left foot, maybe to the left corner of the mat, and go ahead. Balancing half moon. Kick your right foot off the mat, get onto your left foot, stack your right hip on top of your left. If you want more, go ahead, bow variation. Maybe you keep your gaze down on the mat or to the side wall, or maybe up towards the ceiling. Stay here for 3, or come back for 2, One, slowly release everything into forward fold. Wonderful job. Now you don't have to do it. You've done it on both sides. Good for you. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, drop it down. Both hands down, step back, travel through your flow. Nice, let's go into half pigeon. You can start from right side or left side, your choice. If you would start from the right side, maybe do the opposite, breaking your habit in a way. Make sure your front knee is wider than your chest. Take your time to make your hips squared, both hips same distance away from the floor. Hinging at your hips, walking your hands forward, lengthening your spine to put your half pigeon into sleep. Rest your forehead down on the mat or your hands. If you want to rest one ear on the mat instead of forehead, you can do that. Notice how fast your heart is beating inside of your chest. Wow, you are so alive. Slow down your breath. Slow down your mind. So whatever version of you is showing up in this moment, practice to treat every one of you, every one of the sensation with respect. With some understanding. With kindness. If you're facing some sort of unpleasantness in your body, in your mind, that's making you want to come out of this, instead of just reacting or just moving impulsively, take a breath for yourself. Smooth breath in, smooth breath out. No feeling is final. Everything is temporary. It is okay to be where you are. Let's start to let go of some stale air, stale feelings and sensations out with our breath, SH. Take a slow and sweet inhale, something nice, something positive. Let it out. 2 more breaths on your own. And decide for yourself when you're going to come out of this. Be aware of every step, every move that you're making. You can give yourself a back bend or any other variation to come out of it. You can give yourself a flow, kicking your front leg up in the air behind you. And when you're ready, go ahead. No need to wait for me or others. Go ahead, go into the other side of your half pigeon. Just I ask you to set up with full consciousness and awareness. Be gentle to yourself. Hips squared. Back leg long. And once you put your half pigeon into sleep, Do less of a fidgeting or fixing. Notice what is happening, what is rising up, but you don't have to decide if that sensation is good or bad, or even putting the label on it based on your previous experience. Some things could stay vague, or some things could feel, be completely new and mysterious. You don't have to like what is happening, but please give yourself a credit. You could have been anywhere else, doing anything else, but you chose to show up on your mat. Sometimes that is the hardest choice to make, which has been for me this week. Not only you showed up on your mat, you allowed yourself to challenge your body, challenge your mind in each moment. Give yourself credit for all the choices you've made for yourself, all the experiences you've faced. Nothing was a waste, everything was valuable. So please give yourself credit. This is available. Empty all the air out, out, out. Take a sweet, sweet inhale. Long humming HM. Maybe take one more of a vibrational breath, or just a few more deep breaths on your own. And go ahead when you're ready. You can start to transition out from half pigeon. Sending your left foot, front foot back. Last chance to flow. Maybe you do not need it at all. Yeah, move around in down dog. Notice all the change that you brought onto yourself, by yourself. That was all your work, not your neighbors, not mine, yours. So take this moment, acknowledge the positive in this moment. And from down dog, when you're ready, you can start to bring your knees down on the mat. Setting up for a set of camel. Knees are about your hips width apart. Now plant your hands to your lower back, but not on your hips, a little bit higher. Roll your shoulders up and back. Now gather elbows behind you. Press your hips forward and engage with your belly in, and then lift your heart up. Look up, drop your head back. Camel, you can stay there. If you want more, you can drop your hands down, cupping your heels, thumbs on the outside, but just keep pressing your hips forward, lifting your heart up. Nice feet, and can you bring your elbows a little bit closer behind you? Nice, that's the difference. Slowly coming out, hands to your lower back. Slowly, no need to rush. And then lower your hips to your heels, resting your hands somewhere that's meaningful for you. Hands on your thighs, pressing your palms, one hand to your heart and belly. Just simply pick one and close your eyes. We're gonna stay still and quiet inside of this hero's pose for about a minute. Acknowledge and honor your effort and your patience you put yourself through. Allow yourself to be grateful for the things you've done. Be grateful for what you are, who you are. Now think about somebody who could use this practice. Could be your friend, could be your enemy. Let's take a breath for them. Start to empty all the air out. Take a sweet inhale. H-A. You can stay here a little bit longer if you want. When you're ready, you can flatten your eyes open. Find a way to extend your legs long in front of you. Sitting tall on your sits bone, flexing your toes. Inhale to reach your arms up. Slowly reach forward and down. You can drop your head, rounding your spine, or keeping your spine straight, or more of an active stretch. We've done lots of hamstring stretch, so maybe your head, your heart is a little bit closer to the mat. Maybe not, it's okay. Drop your head heavy, slowly round up, slowly. Let's do spinal twisting. Bend your right knee, place your right foot outside of your left knee. You can keep your front leg straight or you can bend your front leg. There you go. Make sure both of your hips are on the mat. Place your right hand behind you. Inhale to reach your left arm up. Exhale to twist. Hook your left elbow outside of your right knee. Now everybody press your right hand and your right foot down on the mat to lift your heart up. Exhale to twist, look over your right shoulder. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist, 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 and change. You can give yourself a counter twist if you want, and then switch your leg. Left knee bent, left foot outside of a right knee, right leg straight, or right knee bent. Lean into your left hip, left hand back, reach your right arm up and twist. If you have your bottom knee bent, and if you can grab, you can cup your right knee with your right hand. Maybe you can allow yourself to go deeper into the twist. Both hips heavy, find length in your spine, and twist belly in. One more inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist, 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 and change. Counter twist. Extend both of your legs and scoot your hips to the middle. Reach both of your arms forward. Start to round back. Belly into your spine, taking your time to roll yourself all the way back. Take your time, take your time, take your time. Once your shoulders meet the ground, bring your knees into your chest to give yourself a tight, loving hug. Maybe rock side to side. If you want to separate your knees to open your hips, you can do that too. You can circulate your knee to one side, to the other side. You can drop your knees to one side and the other, giving yourself a gentle twist. There you go. All right, when you're ready, find yourself in supine butterfly. Open your knees to the side, bringing soles of your feet together, grabbing your hands from the outside. Keeping your shoulders and your hips heavy. You can bring your feet a little bit closer to your heart, or maybe up to your face, if you want to challenge. Oh my God, everybody. You can stay there exploring that stretch, or you can open up to happy baby. Sakshan, you can totally hook your feet behind your head. Well, sometime soon. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Once you find yourself in happy baby, play. Be silly. Give yourself a dance, butt dance. There you go. Lion's breath, empty the air. Shh. Deep breath in, open your mouth, stick your tongue out, let it out. Drop your feet down, extending your legs long. Find yourself in Savasana. Maybe you want to give yourself different stretch. I ask you to just wait for it because we're going to seal the practice. Thank you so much, everybody, every one of you. So great to practice yoga with all of you. Thank you for joining the practice tonight or this morning, wherever you are. Such an honor to host and lead a class. So thank you for being part of it. I will be reading a quote and we'll take a collective breath to seal the practice. This is a wonderful place to go deeper into the meditation, especially because you just moved your energy in your body. You exhausted your body. It's so easier to go deeper into the peaceful space that you created for yourself. If you have to go right away, I understand. This is by Thich Nhat Hanh. To meditate does not mean to fight with a problem. To meditate means to observe. Your smile proves it. It proves that you are being gentle with yourself, that the sun of awareness is shining in you, that you have control over your situation. You are yourself, and you have acquired some peace. Please start to empty all the air out, out, out. Take a sweet inhale, let that light you up. H-A. Thank you for your practice.